Brewers. Let's hit the likes, smash that if you enjoyed this wonderful content. If you haven't watched the last video, I had problems with my off. You can hear me sometimes and you can hear me not. But yes, I have a toothache, so I'm gonna try to talk, but not a lot. But like I said in the previous video, once the shyness goes away, that mouth runs like water. So let's get into this. Last game, I crushed the Brewers, the team I'm trying to play for. And we have a second game on the way now.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis.
As you can see, the
first
storm
of this
has
three-game
still
weekend
passed.
series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball. It's the show,
boy
and it comes your
walks
way
onto
next.
the field.
Ron Casado gets the call for game one of the series.
We are
Harold,
still in the historic day in honor of Jackie Robinson.
How's he still in?
Everybody on the field
last season.
is wearing
but what I
the
see
epic
is a guy
42,
they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and battle. And let's
of a
just
great
see if
ball
maybe he
player.
can turn this trend around.
Stepping in, Adam Covey. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. The 0-1
to add
delivery.
to the rest of my diamond collection,
On the ground
but the stuff isn't diamond. I have like 5 things diamond, and the stuff that I bought was these shoes I'm wearing,
RBI hit right there and puts him ahead in this ball
and a pair of shades that's in the camo collection.
To win this game.
As my player dives onto the ball and just completely misses it. So now we have 2 people on the bag, thanks to that man.
At the plate,
17
Anthony
home runs,
Harrold.
31
In
RBIs,
yesterday's
and
ball
5
game, he
steals.
launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one.
I got more than just a thump. Whoa, the Brewers 7-0 us. Wow. Ryan Braun is playing no games.
Line towards center field.
Down the middle, right into the
There to
glove.
put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold? Ready for another chance?
I am 0 for 1 at this batting.
Harrold,
like I told you in the last video, he might be 99, but that doesn't mean he cannot mess up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a fastball.
Look at that.
Down the middle
No
of the
doubt,
plate
home run.
and hit out to deep left
One
field,
swing,
and this one's
one
not
pitch,
coming back.
down the
this
middle,
is a long
out of there.
home run. Solo shot here to left, number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, my first video I had the side open so I could see who joins in and who's talking, but now I close it off so you can get a wide screen.
And another long bomb so far today. When this
Look
guy
at the
gets hot,
form
he's
of
near
that
impossible
swing
to stop.
as he
I'm not giving this guy a
launches
pitch
the ball
anywhere close to hit.
into this crowd.
Striding in once again, Anthony Harrold. And the starter remains out
Listen
there
to that
despite
music
just
if you can
allowing
hear
the
it.
long ball. We thought maybe
Getting
they'd go
the
and get him,
crowd
but
lit
no
when I
indication
come
of
out.
that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're
The
fatiguing a
Brewers
little bit.
are
So I
destroying
can't see him
us.
being out there
14-3.
much longer.
Hard liner to center
and I
field.
hit it, and it went right in his glove.
But he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy
I'm
as a hitter.
debuting this new
He drove
stuff
that
that I'm
fastball,
wearing,
but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
I can't do it alone. I can't do it myself.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Harrold.
First baseman, Anthony
With
Harrold.
one guy on the bag. Let's see if I can do a 2-run blast.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And
there it
this ball
is.
Crushed deep down the right field line.
Oh,
and
it's a foul
just
ball.
at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He's going to slip
count.
up.
Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short.
And I just
Throw
batted
on to second for the
into
force, and the side is retired. So
and
no runs
out.
on a hit here, no errors, one
Which
man
if it
left
would have
on.
been
Seventh inning coming
one
up.
out,
Milwaukee
I would
leads
have batted
it
into
18.
a double. 18-3 in this.
Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up.
Domingo Santana.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit at third. Right to Bryant. And the runner scores from third
And this
as
guy
they
just
extend their lead.
got
And they
moved
will
off
not
the
get him
bag,
at
and
first
we
as
didn't
he's
get
able to
anyone
leg
out.
the throw.
19-3.
Anybody was
Thanks to
wondering why they're
Cabrera.
losing, there's the reason. When you're given a
Thank
chance
you,
to make a big
Cabrera.
play, you've got
You're
to
the
make
reason
it,
why we
or
losing.
you're going to be on the wrong
Even
in the
commentary
games more
said
often
it.
than not.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Ready once again. Anthony
1 for
Harrold.
4. I'm also the reason why we
Anthony
losing.
Harrold.
19-3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner
And
toward
I hit
short.
the ball
This is
right
pulled
in his
by the
glove.
shortstop.
I am having a terrible game today.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has
Like
to
I
head
said.
home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before
It's
midnight.
early in the
19
season. You
to
are not
3
going to
tonight.
win everything.
Milwaukee
The mechanics
with
of
a
this
big
game
total
will
of
not let
22
you go
hits.
undefeated
Ryan
into the
Colbert claims
into
the win out of the
the
pen, his
postseason.
first. Ron Casado gave up
Even
a
if you're
whopping
playing
9
on beginner,
earned
I'm
runs
playing
in
it
the
on
losing
expert,
effort.
so
that'll put a wrap on
I'm
things
expecting
here
to
this
lose
evening. For
games,
my
but,
partners Harold
you know what I'm
Reynolds
saying,
and
'cause I
Dan
like the
Plesac,
challenge.
I'm Matt Vasgersian.
But the
This has been a
mechanics of this
presentation
game
of
is so
MLB The
well
Show.
that
For more,
you ain't
follow
going
us
to
on
win
Twitter
every game.
at MLB The Show.
I know ain't isn't the word, but you will not win every game.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.
All right, let's see how much this will be. 1,004 for both of those. Jeez.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee
at the
Brewers
Brew Crew.
and the St. Louis Cardinals.
7-3.
Stay
They
tuned
took
for
us
Cardinals
out last
baseball.
game.
Next.
Syndergaard is not having none of that bull. Look at him.
Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for Game 2.
Big
What's your
Noah
take on
looking
him,
like a
H?
Nord
Last
from
year he had
Elder
a
Scrolls
very
Online.
nice season when you look at the win total. His team's
That
counting on
knee
him
got
to do
him
that
feeling
again. If
real
he does
good.
not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
Into the box now, Anthony Harrold.
Batting third.
RBI opportunity
First
for him
baseman,
here, and he's the guy
Anthony
you want at the plate,
Harrold.
currently leading the National League in that category. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
And it went
It's on
right
the warning
in his
track as he
glove
hauls it
again.
in
I'm
for
not
a loud
understanding
out number
this.
1. And he'll indeed move
But
up 90 feet, putting runners at the
it
corners
is what
now
it
with
is,
1
right?
away. Now a moment here
Bad
in St.
swing.
Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this
I was
series?
betting a
Matt, this lineup has
773.
been on
As you
fire.
can see,
Everybody's
my
hitting from
batting
top to
average
bottom.
dropped
I don't
from
know how
the
you get them
past
out right
game
now.
I had.
If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Digging in to try it again. Leroy Newhand. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Newhand.
1 out, nobody on.
Jackie Robinson Day has passed, and we are wearing our rightful jerseys. Watch this beautiful show motion catch by A. Harrold as he stretches out and dives and gets some dirt and puts that man out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Harrold. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, Harrold is kind of disappointed in his last performance and not being able to hit the big one from the opening gate. Got a man on base.
First delivery to him on the way. Shot back up the middle.
And he keeps hitting it right in that guy's glove. That's the second time.
Jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
That's twice it been right at the outfielder. Right at the outfielder. Every time.
Digging in once again, Anthony Harrold. Third trip to the
He's
plate
trying to
for him
get the
here
crowd
tonight.
lit,
0 for
but they
2
are
at this
kind of
point.
like not behind him
There's a drive out
because
to
he
left
can't
center
get anything.
field.
But he can wing it to third.
Marisnik is on his way home. The relay,
And he
is
got
in there
third.
with an RBI triple.
He finally
That
got
triple
an
just seems to
RBI
be
triple.
par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes
Now the
through
crowd
the
is
baseball.
into it
Winding
as
up
Chris
at third
Bryant
with another
steps up.
RBI under his belt.
Ryan.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss
And
on the
he
fastball,
is
and that's the
still
first out.
Swinging
Man,
that ball
really
and
had his
chain.
numbers
Look at
so
this
far in
man.
this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this
Look
series
how early
alone.
he swings. What was he thinking?
Now to the plate, Junior Lake. And he's likely just trying to put
Center
one in
fielder.
play
Junior
here. 0 for 2
Lake.
with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Nothing in 2
So would that
count,
make him a
and the
pond?
pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Seda is there, and he brings it in
I
for
would
the
have
second
ran,
out of
but
the
look
inning.
at the cannon on that man. I should have
And
ran
he's
because
not
it
even
bounced
going to
off
consider
the
it here as he
catcher's
holds
knee.
tied at third with 2 away now.
But that guy
Stepping
has
in,
an amazing
Adrian
arm.
Vega. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Adrian Vega.
Adrian Vega up to bat.
The 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step
And
on the
we
bag
got
himself, and
nothing.
the inning is
Thanks
over.
a lot, Vega.
2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cards lead it 4-0. So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Santana.
The 0-2 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first to complete
Look
the
at that double play.
Hey, that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough
Oh, I didn't even see
3-6-1 double play.
Syndergaard. Look at him.
Now batting, Rod
Leading off
Peters.
for Milwaukee.
He started out the evening
Catcher.
0 for 2 so far.
Rod Peters.
We anticipating the pitch from and
Into the
bat
windup, here
from
comes the
Rod
0-1.
Peters
Hit hard on the ground
as
to
he
first.
hits it to
And
A-Dub.
he'll
Look at
take
the
it to the bag
defense,
himself for the out.
and we send him right back to the dugout.
Digging in and looking for
Up next
more,
for the Cardinals.
Anthony Harrold.
First baseman.
Hey,
Anthony
Harrold up to bat,
Harrold.
trying to get something in good perspective, and
Swing, line
as
drive.
he
That's
hits
going
the
to be
line
trouble.
drive
And
down
this will
the
find the wall out
into
near
the
the visitors' bullpen. Marisnik rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
You gotta be safe sometimes.
Now with the
I've been making some stupid decisions.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Junior Lake standing in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now.
Yes, you heard that right, everybody.
Out in front,
Junior Lake has been struck out 3 times in a row.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I'm surprised we still got the lead.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that. Especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
You don't, yes, you don't never want that to happen.
It's nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.
A little Michael Jackson going on.
Notches his 3rd win of the year. Taylor Pollard hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
As we barely beat the Brewers 5-4.
Score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis
Harold having an okay game.
On 11 hits.
2 for 4 at bat.
They left 10 men on base. 8 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on.
And I think this will be the last game of the
afternoon
series.
Baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Byron Rudolph is on the mound for the Cardinals. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Gonna blow you away.
All right, sorry about that. Now you can probably hear me clearer now. I had to adjust some of the sound mechanics. I should have did that way before the video. I forgot about it. I deeply apologize for letting you see the bouncing smiley faces on the blue screen. We're getting back into the action.
Numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounce to first. The second for one.
With the double play.
Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives.
Digging in the switch
or
hitter,
maybe Ryan Braun just a
Harrold.
beast.
A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
We're going to try to get a better outing than we had in the previous game.
Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. One out and a runner on second base.
Chris Bryant been swinging kind of funky lately.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it.
He got a pop up, and Ryan Braun is under it.
Without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that high.
At the plate, Steve Escobedo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
We have Steve Escobedo up to bat.
Got him swinging,
and he swings very early and gets struck out.
A run, a hit, and a man
I don't know
left.
why he swung that early, but
number 2 now
things
in St.
happen.
Louis, all tied at 1-1. Stepping up now, Anthony Harrold.
Number 7, Anthony Harrold.
Okay, a guy want me to sub to his channel, so he can sub to me, and I sure will do that.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Thank you for enjoying the content, and I'll enjoy some of your content as well.
And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always
as the ball go right past his diving glove, and he misses it and feels very disappointed in himself. He's not feeling real good today. It's a lovely afternoon of baseball presented by The Show 17.
Charging this one. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's
I ran right past Kobe. I don't know what he was thinking. He could have put me out easily, but he decided to throw to the first base very, very late. So we both on the bag. And we got Escobedo up to bat.
And this misses for ball 4.
As he watches the ball. Now we got the bases loaded. As the pitching coach steps out and talks to his boys, basically telling his pitcher, dude, get your damn head in the game. What are you thinking?
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Randall Grichuk. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score.
Big Randall got a grand slam opportunity. Let's see what he do with it. And he just hits a grand slam and unloads every base to continue his perfect game. Look at the big dog.
So one swing, and And he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game.
Our coach still got the monkey face going, but he's feeling real good. The crowd is loving this. Grand slam with a little fireworks for them. Everybody's getting a clap from Randall.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded
Look
situation.
at the form of Randall, eyes locked on that baseball as he launches it into the second stands, into the upper stands.
Settling in now, Ryan Colbert.
Ryan Colbert.
Everybody's pushing up, so I'm guessing it's going to be a bunt attempt, and it's coming my way.
Now a bunt attempt here.
As I wait for him and tags him, and he's out.
But this will work as a sort of a sacrifice.
Take your trip back to the dugout, boy.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right
as
there.
Pulse will say, we'll see you back at the bingo halls.
Instead of making that throw to first base.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Harrold. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
A couple of doubles this far. Let's see if he can keep up his perfect batting average as of today. And he hits his very first home run in this series. Well, not the whole series, but just this game. As the Titan Shrine shows home run across the screen.
19th home run for him on the season.
And the other team has no choice but to watch me walk, as my theme song says. Perfect song for a perfect swing of the bat.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
2 home runs in 3 days.
Now at the plate, Anthony Harrold. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Anthony Harrold.
Back up to bat. Let's see what I can do this time. Or am I going to hit it right into someone's glove?
A little late on this one as it's lifted
a
the
little
other way
late
down the left
into
field
a
line.
pop-up, and it looks like it's going right into
And
Ryan
this is
Bond's
taken out there
glove.
by Braun for the first out. Stepping into the box, Adam Covey. He's got an RBI despite an
So that
0 for 2
ends
effort to
my
this point.
perfect batting average for this game.
0-1
I
pitch on
tried,
its way.
but like I said,
Sent on the ground
you're not
out
going to
to
get
second.
everything.
And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go a little further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Excuse me for that.
Well, it took him
Maybe
till the
I'll drink
7th,
some of
but
this
he gets his first
Gatorade
hit of the
and
game
keep it-
here, and that'll extend his
Keep
hitting
it from
streak.
coming back.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat hit to keep that streak.
Ready now, Anthony.
I have another batting opportunity.
Anthony Harrold.
Let's see if I can do something real good for this team. I got another guy on base. Let's see if I can bring him home.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Newhand going back, still going back, and good.
And a souvenir for the people in the crowds as A. Harrold hits his second home run in this showing.
A 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The fans are loving this. Maybe that high five will put some luck into Chris Bryant's bat, and he won't be swinging a ball and chain anymore.
If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
421 feet.
Digging in now, Anthony Harrold. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
Let's see if we can keep the goods coming. We got another guy on second. Let's see if we can bring him to the dugout.
Another one around here.
No doubt, 2-run blast. Look at the plasterization.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as this lead got even wider.
Absolutely seeing everything and crushing everything in this showing.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick, hitting 3 home runs.
Look at the plasterization.
And a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that.
The coach is loving it.
Closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
20-8 in this contest.
The Asians are loving it.
St. Louis, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Byron Rudolph earns the win, his 2nd. Jimmy Nelson allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harrold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB
The whole town of St. Louis is loving it. We put a whooping on the Brewers, 20-8. Yes, you see that right. 20 runs to 8. The Brewers almost did that to us, if you don't remember, in this video. It was 19-5, I think. So we one up them. As you can see, the F7 in the 6th inning, that's when I hit that pop-up and it went right to Ryan Braun's glove. If I wouldn't have swung so early, I might would have had another home run, but like I said, you can't get them all on this game. The mechanics just won't allow it.
A skipper praises his team for a stellar start to their campaign.
Heck of a start, boys. Keep working. Keep improving. And keep reaching for more. No telling what we might do. So, our manager / coach is trying to get us hyped. And with that prep talk, it gave us 2 times the bonus for points. So I have to do really good to get a high number, and I want the high number of points. I mean, come on now. For a video game, the whole main objective is getting a higher number of points or wins, because no one wants to be a loser. And we are playing the Reds again, and look at the damage they've been facing. They 4-9. Remember, we was tied with them in the last video that I uploaded. We were both 2-1, but then when we actually got on the field, they were 2-3. No, they was 2-2. We were 2-1, but look at the outcome now. We're 8-4, and they're 4-9. So let's sink our teeth into this beast. As you can see, A. Harrold looking really happy. I mean, 4-time MVP, 4-time World Series winner. Wouldn't you have that smile too?
A good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series.
We're back in St. Louis, and it looked like the storm is trying to come back in.
Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball. Next.
If you missed the last video, please go watch it, and you can see the rainstorm that I'm talking about. It looks like it's coming back. but
Mike Bolsinger gets the
there's
start
no.
for St. Louis in this one.
Well,
what's your take on him, H?
But the sky isn't crying yet.
4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Hey, Harrold coming up to bat, trying to improve like he did the last game.
Leading the senior circuit in batting.
Let's see if he can do something really good this outing. As he hit a no doubt walk on home run. The opening pitch is launched over the wall. Look at the ×2 bonus on that home run. Doing real good.
It's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front.
His 22nd home run of this season. Yes, the season of 2022. He done hit 22 home runs.
How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
He said tattooed. I say absolutely plastered.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jude Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1. Here's the pitch, right side,
and he misses the dive on that ball,
and that runner will go no
and allows 2 men to get on the bag. Come on, guy. If you're gonna do that, at least get a hand on it. You can't afford errors like that, buddy. Come on, guy.
Striding in once again, Luis Valbuena, as he'll look
Luis
to bring home that tying
Valbuena
run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
It's trying to look for something that's open in the field.
On the ground is short. This could be 2.
But he bats his way into a double play.
And they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Look at the barehanded pick up and throw.
Digging in, Anthony Harrold. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Anthony Harrold.
Into the windup.
1 on, none on base.
Hard hit toward the
As he
hole,
smacks it right through the
just
hole.
sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category.
The team leader in hits, I'm at 42. The epic Jackie Robinson jersey number. Would you look at that?
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
1 run, 2 hits. 1 error.
Chris Bryant steps up to the plate. Let's see if he's swinging that ball and chain again. The pitcher is watching A. Harrold. He doesn't want to lift his leg, and I'm gone. But little do he know, the leg goes up, I'm out of there.
And he won't have to contend with
I couldn't get the steal because Chris Bryant caught a ball. He didn't swing that ball and chain we expected him to. So he's on the bag.
Every time he digs in, so it's not the worst
Good
thing
job,
in the world
Bryant.
to work around him if you can.
Ready for another chance? Steve Escobedo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Escobedo.
No outs, 2 on. Steve Escobedo up to the hit, and he hits it in home, and I'm going all the way. Look at that speed.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it, stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Look at as the wheels turn on that guy.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Fuentes. He started out the
Brian
evening 0 for 2
Fuentes
so
is
far.
up to bat, trying to add on the scoreboard for his
1-1
team.
count. Here's the
As he got 1 on.
Grounded to first. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. They trail it here 2-0.
As they at bat chance come to a screeching halt.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Harrold. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Get him hype, man, Scott. Get him hype. Waiting patiently for the pitcher to throw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
As A. Harrold slams the ball into the upper deck.
And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
You say goodbye to that baseball, as the Titantron says.
His second of the game, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Hey, Harrold is at bat again. He's hitting a perfect game. Yes, you see that. 3 for 3. Let's see what he has in store for this batting attempt.
A swing and a high drive to right center field.
We got a high drive looking like a pop-up. And it is a pop-up, and it went right in his glove.
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
As I speak about a perfect hitting, and it goes right into the guy's glove, so no perfect game this time, but he's still doing real good for himself. And then maybe he can do something excellent this time around. No one on. The game is tied 6-6 in the engine number 10. Walk-off home run, and your boys win. And that is the game, as you see the fireworks in the air as A. Harrold hits a walk-off home run to end the game. The boys are out of the dugout waiting for him to come home. Off goes the helmet and the love from the whole team as he bathes in greatness.
You're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
The plasterization to end the game with a walk-off home run by A. Harrold. What a historic player.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Player of the game, getting a little interview time. With an arm, we don't see who's holding. We doesn't see who's behind the arm, but we just see an arm in the microphone. So I guess we're talking a hollow man with only one body part showing. So or you could say it was the arm of Luke Cage out there giving an interview.
Last 5 home runs en route to victory. Chase Simmons claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs, 8 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 6 runs, 10 hits, No errors. They left 18 runners on base.
So what I'm thinking is I should do these one by one.
3 hours and 45 minutes.
And then my next one will be this. I gotta get 703 and they both will be at 98. And then I just redo them over again and then they'll be at 99. And then I gotta keep my eye on that because if you don't train, your stats drop. So with mine drop, I had to drop it. Yes, I did. As you can see, stuff is still at 98. I gotta get things at 99. When I should have used those points to put these at 99 over here, but I kind of botched that because I thought they was already at 99. But that's fine because I still gotta get 197 to 98 to tie it with the other ones, and then I can work on those two that I was over there and fielding on. But more of that later as we get back into more of this beast.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week.
So yeah, last video
and the St. Louis Cardinals.
was in Cincinnati.
Baseball. Next.
This video, we're in St. Louis.
Hugh Bruno will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them,
as a gentleman, the very surprised Bruno steps up to the plate.
So stepping in, Anthony Harrold. He comes in today, leading the National League.
Steps up to the pitcher's mound for those boys, the Cards. And A. Harrold is in the batting box getting ready to take a big swing. Can he connect? Is what's on everyone's mind today.
Now the pitch. It's a high fly
Ain't
ball
bet your ass he can, but it's a foul ball.
It's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And Harrold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss for him last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Let's see what he can get this time.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well.
One
they gave
on,
up a lot of runs, really
one
sloppy.
out.
So when you play that sloppy, you're
bang.
not gonna win games.
A swing and a shot hit down the
if
corner.
it stay fair, it's good, and it did.
Fair, and it's gone. A home run.
I forgot to change my shoes, the coloring of them. I'm gonna have to remember that when I get back to the clubhouse, but we're not worried about that right now. We're worried about the game that's at hand. As we put 2 on the board from a 2-run plasterization from A. Harrold.
He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
A barehanded catch from a woman in the upper deck. Amazing catch. She should be on the field. Look at the mascot getting the crowd into it. Looking very surprised, like he met Jason on Friday the 13th. Mouth gaped open, eyes buck wide.
Here comes the first pitch.
Right down the middle.
That's in there, base hit. Piscotti rounds third and
we got a guy coming in, and he's safe.
It's now a 4-0 game.
It's a 4-0 game.
Just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it.
A. Harrold is enjoying himself,
extend the lead in this ball game,
as any major leaguer would, with 4 titles under his belt, including 4 league MVPs,
2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this
4
inning.
All-Star appearances and MVPs of that. Also 4 home run derbies, and all 4 of these are 2 on piece on each side. The American League and National League. This guy's doing it all.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired.
They finally escaped the ending.
Colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Look at the Cincinnati fan with a green hat, just wondering why his boys ain't doing anything.
Ready once again.
I'll tell you why.
Harrold.
They're not on the A. Harrold level.
Hit hard back up the middle.
Oh,
Simmons has it to
hits
second
into
for
a
one. On to first, and
double play.
He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double
as I hit it into a chopping.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right?
I hit a chopper into the glove.
Into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Into the box now.
So there went his perfect batting game, but don't get discouraged. You can't always hit them perfect. Can't always win them. But this time we will win.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there into left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation on her.
I'm getting a little anxious with the swings. I gotta relax more and let the ball just come and not just swing early.
Harrold. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4.
I'm getting the early swings going and I shouldn't, so I'll show you what I mean.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh,
as you just see,
deep.
When I wait, good things happen. In this video, you'll see what I mean.
So a 2-run homer down
the tool that I hit was kind of fast, but when I wait, I launch it right out the park. I was getting a little anxious.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs. Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row.
Yes, I'm at level 21, as you've seen in the top right-hand corner.
Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-6.
I think level 22, you get like a sponsorship or a glove or a bat. You know what I'm saying? You get something good. You do get a reward for leveling up.
Only 3 innings in the losing effort. Taylor Pollard earns the save out of the bullpen. His third.
Can you get a pack of cards? I have not seen it on any show. But yes, you can get player cards as well for the guys that play Diamond Dynasty. And franchise mode, yes, you get stuff for franchise and Diamond Dynasty too. So
9 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Reds, 6 runs.
Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Ron Casado gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
A shot down the first base
and
line.
I just got an error.
A reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's how quickly things can change in
See,
this
I thought I was going to get...
The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3.
I thought I was going to get the show motion attempt, but it didn't even click in. So,
have a short memory in this game. You let those things...
And it wouldn't let me die. I'm sitting here mashing
Harrold. First shot for him
here
as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
But that's okay. Happens to us all.
And this is
Found
into
the
the
gap.
alley
He's
and ought to be
going
good
for
for
3.
extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's safe.
And he
the
has
speed
a
they
triple.
always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Chris Bryant had a 0 for 4 game last game. Let's see what he can do this game. Yes, he's a Cubby. How did we get him? We got him on the off season, I guess, but
Swing and a miss at a big breaking
look how
ball,
early
and that's
this
how the
man
inning
swings.
comes to an end. No damage done after the 2-out triple. And it into the box now. Eric Allison. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eric Allison.
Nothing game on.
And
we have one guy on first.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base.
We got
There's
a double
one.
play coming.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam.
As you get to see the wonderful play that just
no
happened.
Score on the show.
With the swiftness. And A. Harrold just looks at the ball like...
Into the box.
Wow.
Anthony Harrold.
Number 7. Anthony Harrold.
1 for 1 at the batting. A. Harrold, no one on, 2 outs. Let's see what he do this time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to
High
straightaway
fly
center.
ball out
Hamilton
to
is
straight
under
center. And it gets
and that ends the
in
inning.
Hamilton's glove.
Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
As A. Harrold walks to the dugout, just shaking his head in disbelief that he can't get a perfect game.
Harrold. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
But he just got to clear his mind and stay with the task in hand. It's beating the Reds at home. 1 on, no outs. As A. Harrold steps to the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a
Swings.
swing and a drive hit well out to right
The drive
field.
is hit so well that it is in the stands for a
This one is
souvenir.
gone. A home run.
The plasterization put on display by A. Harrold.
Straight away right field. Number 797 as he closes in on 800. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Those shades are not a gimmick. He wears them because his future is so bright.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy
Look
a
at that
pitch
guy in the
anywhere close.
stands. No glove, barehanded
Digging
catch.
in and looking for more, Anthony Harrold. As
He's
he'll look to
making it
bring
look
home that
easy.
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
2 outs, 1 on.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
A.
Here's
Harrold,
swing and
another
a high drive into left
plasterization
center
demonstration.
field. Hamilton looking up.
Into the
A
stand.
two-run shot that gives them the lead.
As you can see, when I'm
So a
patient,
two-run
I'm
shot
deadly.
to left center. career home run number 798. As they will take
you hear
the
that?
lead here, it's now a 5-4
Throughout his
game.
whole career, he hit 798 home runs. He's about to be Mr. 800.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Michael Blazek claims the win out of the pen, his first. Taylor Haller hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th Street, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th Streets.
All right. All right. Now, I get to change my shoes up. As you can see right now, I have a diamond bat, diamond glove. That's the camo I was talking about in my shoes, you know, gold. You gotta display some of the gold. I mean, see, this is where I wasted my money. I wasted my money on catcher stuff when my dude isn't even a catcher. But I'm wondering if I still get the reaction and the duration from this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the arm, you know, arm throwing, you know. I'm wondering if I still get those points, the +4 to that. But, I mean, that's the way I could find out if I wasted my money or not. But yeah, you know, diamond, some more camo on display. And I have cologne that I didn't even know. So we're gonna try to sell that beast. Let's go try to sell that. See what it looked like up in the market. I will not sell it for 86 because you will see why right now. Look, I get 100 stubs if I sell it like this, but if I sell it to what the previous screen I was on, they was offering 86 stubs. I don't understand that, but you're not gonna get me. I'm getting a whole 100, if you know what I'm saying. So that's that. And let's get back to editing my shoe. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I can't see what am I changing. Okay, we'll come back to that second body color. I'll make that white. Should we put some black in here? Yeah. Make my shoestrings gray. Yeah, I'll make that blue. Make that white. Yeah. That look better. Should I make the tongue blue too? Yeah. Second body color. Yeah, keep that. And put this white just because. That should be fine. There, as you've seen that, let's get into this Cardinals versus the Cubs. We're tied. Let's see if the Cubs lost before we actually met.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of the three Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs.
In the last video,
it's a battle of elite pitchers. Next on MLB
high
Network.
altitude that every part that you play in,
Matt Moore, a left-handed
it's like you
Floridian,
hitting in Coolidge Field.
What do you have for us, on MH?
Well, Matt, if you
So
look at the
basically, I
rotation,
neutralize the suction of the middle of Wrigley Field
last season. But what I see is a guy that
with that part.
He's going to take the ball. He's
So
going
it's
to
like
go out
I'm
there and
batting
battle. And let's just see if maybe he can
in
turn
Colorado
this trend
right
around
now.
of inconsistency.
So I don't have that suction in the center field.
Anthony Harrold. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
And it
Line
went
to second
right
where
in
it's
that
caught
guy's
there
glove.
for out number 2. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He finished last year with a bang.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Harrold. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the
Added
inning
the color
underway.
on the shoes, but you can't even display them because I'm not doing anything so far.
There's a swing
But
and a
there it
drive
is.
well out to right
Plasterization.
field. Back goes Hayward, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
And like you said, it's gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 799th of his career, one shy of 800. And the
You heard
Cardinals
it.
take a 2-1 lead.
799 home run. One more at-bat appearance, and I hit a home run, I'll be Mr. 800.
Digging in and looking for more.
Hey, Harrold steps up to the batting box, trying to be
be
Mr. 800 real fast. And did he get it?
Line drive. That's going to be trouble.
No, he did not.
Running hard. He's digging for second.
But he got a
And
triple.
he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's
He didn't
a
get
big
the triple. He
mistake there,
got
leading
put
off the
out.
inning.
To me, that
From
was
the
just
guy
way
with
too
the
big of a
cannon
risk.
in the
If
right
you're leading
field.
off an inning and you've
What
already
a
got 2 bases easily,
display.
pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're
Look at that
already into
arm.
scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another
Hey, Harrold
shot.
once again
Anthony
in their
Harrold.
box
He's 2 for 3
at the
with a
top
home
of the
run
8th
and a double.
with the one man
pitch of
out,
the at-bat
trying
on
to get
its
Mr.
way.
800 going.
Squared that one up just a little late.
He squares it up, but it's a foul ball. Let's try to get it
Into the
again.
windup, here
Relax.
comes the 0-1. Pitch
Be
swung
patient.
on and hit in the air.
Mr. 800 might be coming, but it's
Phil
not.
There as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Mike Moustakas is up to
Open
bat,
stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Drilled right back
and
up
he
the middle.
hits his
Step on the
way
back for
into
one.
a
On the
bouncing
first, it's a
double
double
play.
As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as
You
the
are
9th
viewing
inning
the
is set
lovely
to get
Chicago sights as the Cubs came back from a 3-1 deficit and beats
Well, the
the
lineup was
Cardinals.
clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see
Yes,
there was a major
they came
contributor.
back
For
from
that, he's the top player in the game.
To beat the
He
Cardinals.
was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A 6-4
4-1
finish in tonight's affair. Jackie Dyer wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Slaughtered by the clubs.
First for the victorious
But
Chicago Cubs. 6 runs.
we will get even.
Nowhere.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Cubbies fans are proud to be there today. Watching their team.
Romero is the man towing the rubber for the
Hoping
Cubs
they can get back to the World Series this year.
Matt, last game he got the win. He pitched deep
And
in the
wondering
game.
why every time they play A. Harold in the World Series.
Strikeout stuff.
Why is he so hard to beat?
To have a high number of strikeouts.
But as you just saw,
So stepping in,
A. Harold
Anthony
is
Harrell.
beatable.
It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
1 out, 9 on.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Bounced over his
He
head.
lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, he's digging for second.
A.
Not in
Harold got
time, and he's in
second.
there with a double.
He's in
And
there
the
with the
streak will
double.
continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time
As you
list.
see at the bottom,
Start getting
a
into the
39
30s, you're
hitting
talking about
streak.
a month and some change. That is really a hot streak, and I don't consider it just a streak anymore. He's pretty good.
Here's Chris Bryant now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Chris Bryant at the plate, the leg goes up,
And
I
now the
go
runner's
running.
trying for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the
Good
bag
jump,
easily.
good
Now
steal.
a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Steve Escobedo.
Now the 0-1. Here's a pop-up
Steve
now.
Escobedo
Johnny
pops the
is
ball
over,
up
makes the catch, and that'll
and
retire the
retired
side.
us.
Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1. The Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters this
Anthony
one
Rizzo,
second in the National
the
League
big
round
beast,
trip
the
category.
big cubby of them all, steps up to bat. Let's see what he can get done.
Here he
As A.
comes on a
Harold
ball
watches
and 2
him
strikes.
carefully
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side.
and displays
And he'll
nothing
step
but
on
pure
the bag
defense.
himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of MLB Network's Saturday baseball after this.
A neck and neck game
Stepping in,
as Johnny
Romero.
Romero steps up to bat.
Bases are loaded here. One
Bases
man
are
out.
loaded. 1 man out.
Now this is on the
A.
ground.
Harold watches him
We'll see if they
carefully.
get 2. The second for
And he
1.
hits
Back
into-
to first, but he heard the footsteps that time.
No,
and the throw
he
pulls
did
the first
not.
baseman off the bag.
Hit into a
Looked like that
double
might be
play
an
as
inning-ending
a
double
1
play
man
off the bat, but that was some great
scores.
hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the
Digging in for
2
his
to
second
1
at-bat,
as
Anthony
2 man
Harrold,
on.
as he'll look
1
to
out.
bring home that tying run from second
Could
with a
he
base
be
hit into
Mr.
the
800?
outfield. On the
No.
ground to second base, this could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So striding in, Chris Bryant. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Harrold from first all the way to home.
2 runs have scored. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 4-2.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches.
As you
not
see,
the location
the
he
speed
was shooting
display
for.
from Harrold from first all the way home.
Ready for another chance? Anthony
Harrold,
He'll start things
no
out
out,
as we begin the fifth.
none on. Can he be Mr.
Pitch on its
800?
way.
Yes.
And there it goes. He got all
No
of that
doubt
ball.
home run.
This one's into the bleachers and gone. Amazing. He's done it. Career home run number
Everyone
800.
rushes out the dugout to greet this man
Unbelievable
for
accomplishment
being
as he's
Mr.
become the
800.
first player
Throws
in
the
baseball
helmet
history to amass 800
and get nothing
career
but
round
love
trippers.
as he basks in
goodness,
glory.
man. I mean, we've run out of adjectives to talk about this guy now. I mean, how can you fathom 800 career home runs? That's a number we thought we'd never see anybody reach. But here we are, pretty safe to say we're looking at the greatest hitter in the history of this great sport.
Even the
Soak it in,
Cubs
everybody.
leave their dugout to bask in the glory of Harrold. Takes his helmet off and shows the crowd respect of the game. What an amazing player, the young guy.
Striding in once again, Andres Maldonado.
His first plate appearance was a walk.
On its way,
Let's
the
see what he
0-2
does
pitch.
this time.
He'll try to bunt his way
bunts
on
it.
as he gets this one down. But
And
the throw
gets
will
sent
beat him at
to the
first, so
dugout.
the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing.
Ready once again.
Mr. 800 walks
Harrold.
up to bat
He's
once
2 for 3 with
again.
a home run and a double.
Can he be Mr. 801 with one man on and one out?
Here's a
Yes,
shot
he
to
can.
left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and he keeps
Stuart
on
Players
going.
makes his
Number
way
801 in his incredible
into the
career,
road
as it's now a
of the
6-run
show.
ball game.
He worked from all the way from Double-A up. This guy is an amazing hitter.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
458 feet.
Ready for another
If that's
shot
not
now.
a sign of
Anthony
plasterization,
Harrold,
what
2
is,
home runs
fellas?
and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
Harrold relaxing himself with 2 out,
Into the windup
none
and
on.
the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get
What
there
a
to make the
amazing
running
reaching
play, and
catch.
that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3.
Wow, a 9-out save.
I just
That's
leveled up to
3
22.
full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
9-3, the
As we
final
pay our
tally here in this
respects.
one. St. Louis get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Byron Rudolph notches his 3rd win of the year.
Byron
Johnny
Rudolph,
Romero
congratulations
was only
for
able to
your
work
3rd
4
win,
innings
buddy.
as he takes the loss.
Walking
Michael
with a chip
Vlasic
on his shoulder.
takes
Look
the
at
rare
him.
3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for this
Anthony
afternoon.
Rizzo
For
kicking
Harrold,
things
Dan,
into
and the
his
rest of our
dugout.
crew,
He's
I'm
not
Matt
feeling
Vasgersian.
it.
You've been watching MLB Network.
But, I mean, come on, think about it. What team shows up to lose?
Line score this afternoon.
None.
First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9
As
runs,
you can see,
11
being
hits,
Mr. 800, I hit a career milestone, which gave me 5,000 points.
3 runs, 6 hits,
amazing.
2 errors. They left 8 men on base.
Let's use some of these points.
3 hours and 26 minutes.
Can I get everything to 99? We will find out.
45,936.
Yes, I can. And I still have points to spare. As you can see in that, on the top left, I have 1,631 available points with nothing to spend them on. So, what I would do is collect them up. And when I need to practice and these go down, I can put them back up to 99. So this guy, as you can see, 99 across the board. Bunting, why don't I, you know what I'm saying, put things in bunting? I don't bunt. I know how to bunt, but there's no reason for me to. As you can see, Mr. 800. I wouldn't be Mr. 800 if I was bunting. So that's why I don't put anything in this column. I mean, it would be a smart decision to bunt sometimes, but if I got that perk where the guy throws it down the middle, why bunt? He's throwing it down the middle. You already know that. So that's why I don't have anything in these 2 columns.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Akinori Sasaki starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Harrold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year
as Akinori steps up to, as Sasaki steps up to the pitching mound, he's getting his crowd lit with his music.
And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Hey, Harrold concentrating.
Now to the plate, Anthony
Trying to be
Mr. He's been one of the league's big 802 in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
Let's see if he can.
On its way. A swing
Mr. 802 has arrived. As you can see, that was right down the middle. Now, if I didn't have high altitude, the ball would have went into this funnel and went down. And that guy in center field would have caught it, and I would be out.
As the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Harrold. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Harrold. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field.
Pasteurization 3 times. Mr. 804 is seeing everything well from this picture.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
7-0. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, that ball is looking like a grapefruit coming down the middle to this man, and he is plastering everything.
Anthony Harrold will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
2 outs, 1 on. A Harrold alone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the basket, and it's gone.
Another home run.
So a 2-run shot to left center is 4th in the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Four home runs in a game. Now, there's some guys that have done it, and it is an impressive feat. But I remember Josh Hamilton's 4 home runs in Baltimore one night. That was incredible.
See, I really didn't think that was going to be a home run, but once it bounced off the wall and ricocheted in, I kind of got lucky, if you ask me. It bounced off the edge and ricocheted in.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Show motion with a beautiful catch.
Oh, what a play.
And a throw from the ass into a double play. No. Didn't quite get the double play, but the amazing throw from the sitting position to get the man out at second.
Macias 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. This is on the ground over to
none
first.
On.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for
and
the
we
out.
get our very first out.
Anthony Harrold will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now.
As you hear it, they playing my home run music.
This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before.
A Harrold going for Mr. 806 with 5 in the game. Let's see if he can plaster.
Good
no.
swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big
2
fastball
out,
from this reliever.
none on.
It's a major
Harrold
part of his arsenal.
with a swing.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left.
Mr. 806
into the bleachers and out of
is
here.
not having any of it.
A solo shot here to left. His 5th in this game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Once again, everything's on expert.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs.
Sliders
in 1 game.
are up to
That's
make
insane.
it a little bit
Couple
more
things I know for
challenging.
sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times.
But I really didn't have to make it more challenging because the mechanics of this game is challenging enough. The AIs are smart. Everything about this game is sweet.
So
but
digging in now, Jackie.
I like to have the whole, you know,
0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
the whole challenge and not just straight domination. As you've seen, the very first showing of this series, I got destroyed by the Cubs. So it's there. I can lose, but when I'm relaxed and I focus and not rush my swing,
that's what we call finishing strong.
I can hit 5 home runs out the gate.
This ball game ends. The Cardinals hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Mike Bolsinger gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Akinori Sasaki was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The Cubs are upset with themselves for only producing 2 runs out of 6 hits.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for
but the man of the hour is Harrold with the perfect game and becoming Mr.
They left 10 men on base.
806. I'll take this time to say thank you everyone for enjoying this wonderful content.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38
I do play other games when I feel like broadcasting, but I feel like the road to the show isn't getting much love from people, but I really enjoy this game. So thank you everybody for joining and watching. Make sure you hit that like and smash that subscribe button. That's wonderful. You're helping me out a lot just to get started. Like I said, I'm a rookie subscriber, and I hope you enjoyed this amazing road to the show appearance from Harrold. We'll see you next time. Enjoy your wonderful day.